Hey, it's Victoria, and look at my cute little dress. Anyways, so today I wanted to talk to you about sexuality. Now, sexuality looks like it can change. So, for example, I went from being a heterosexual person to a lesbian person. Ooh, it looks like it changed. But did it really? I was pretending to be a heterosexual man, so I was attracted to women, and then I changed my gender, or at least got to finally be the gender that I always was, and I was still attracted to women. So my title changed, the box that you put me in changed. I went from heterosexual to a lesbian, but who I was attracted to actually didn't change. And so therein lies the thing with sexuality. Sometimes it appears to change and sometimes it doesn't. Now, those pesky bisexuals, they kind of sometimes throw us for a loop. So, um, especially if you're trans. But another group, and I'll get to the bisexuals at the end, but the other group that um, I've seen quite a bit of is trans people, trans women who are married to women or dating women pre-transition, and then they transition, and then they start dating men. Hmm. They look like they went from being heterosexual to being heterosexual, but who they were attracted to appears to have changed. Now, I have a theory on this, and that who they are attracted to didn't actually change, but the transition allowed them to desire who they actually desired. And so imagine that perceived heterosexual man, pre-transition woman, is dating women because of society, because of religion, because of family, because of shame, or whatever it is, right? And then they transition, and then all of a sudden, they've already broken all the social mores, all the things and all the rules have been tossed out the window. So then all of a sudden, they may start feeling the freedom to date who they actually desire. Um, and then it looks like, again, like they're heterosexual. And in that it lies this issue of appearing to change your sexuality. And I believe that sexuality is actually hardwired, not what it's called, but who you're actually attracted to. For me, I'm attracted to women, always have been, always will be. It's one of those things. I'm very lucky to have found my person, and she's a hot girl. It's been awesome. But that was, for me, the name changed, but the sexuality, who I'm actually attracted to, didn't change. Now, of course, you can be attracted to different people. Some people are attracted to masculine women. Some people are attracted to masculine men. Some people are attracted to feminine women. And some people are attracted to feminine men. And some people are attracted to non-binary, or they're pansexual and the presentation doesn't matter. So there's all of these different things and what determines someone's sexuality. And it looks like so much of it is influenced by external factors. You know, you live in a society that is heterosexual, predominantly heterosexual. The society teaches you, supposedly, who you should be attracted to. For me, it didn't work that way. But luckily for me, pre-transition, I was attracted to women. And luckily for me, I'm still attracted to women. So there's that. Anyways, so the bisexuals, they are the ones who seem to be having the ones who kind of cause all the problems. I'm just joking. I have a friend, I won't name names, but she was a pre-transition, a man, and was married to a woman. and then transitioned, and she dated women and she's dated men. And she said to me once, she's like, well, pre-transition, I was like a superstar, excelled at everything I did, and was married to a woman, and religion and all this other stuff. And it was too shameful. It was too shocking. I couldn't date men, even though I was attracted to them. And post transition, she kind of was like, oh, I don't have to accept these rules anymore. I can actually be with who I want to be with. Now, she's attracted to both men and women, and probably for different things, maybe some for the same things. But she now has a boyfriend. So she has kind of gone from being a heterosexual to a perceived heterosexual, when in fact, she went from being attracted to men and women pre-transition, but only showing her attraction to women by actually marrying one and dating them, and etc., hiding the fact that she was attracted to men, to post-transition, where she now again appears to be a heterosexual person, attracted to men and women, and has come out as bisexual. And so this perceived heterosexual wasn't heterosexual at all. They were bisexual. And post-transition, this perceived heterosexual is still bisexual. So therein lies this thing for trans people, and for pretty much everyone else, to be honest with you. The rules of society tell you who you should be attracted to. Unfortunately, the rules of society don't really register here in some ways. In the deepest core of yourself, you are attracted to who you are attracted to. Dan Savage, a podcaster that I've listened to forever, he's a sex columnist as well. Brilliant guy. He's like, the question is, when you're all alone and you're masturbating or you're having sex with somebody, what's the fantasy? What's the thing that pushes you over that edge? The, cliff of orgasmic inevitability, something like that. What it is that you fantasize about, that person, that gender, whatever it is, your sexuality deeply lies in that spot. And so if you're with somebody and you're fantasizing about somebody else, I got news for you. If you're dating a woman and you're fantasizing about guys, I got news for you. It's one of those things. And I think really we, as trans people and anyone in the queer community, we've kind of like, we've broken the mold, we've broken through once before, we've broken society, and we've just accepted who we are. And that's why so many more queer people are accepting of their sexuality, because they've really done the work. I think a lot of people could benefit from that conversation. Thinking about who they're actually attracted to and not who they're told they should be attracted to. My 2 cents about sexuality. I'd love to hear the comments. Tell me a little bit about yourself and your sexuality. And hopefully we can get a conversation going.